Hey guys, how are ya? It's Kathy coming at you again from another walk. Oh, my dog's flushing something out of the woods. Anyways, from another walk around the back of my parents' house. Not even. It's actually like I leave through the back of my parents' house, but then it opened up to a vast area of awesome trails and, not people. So it's awesome. Especially this time in the world. So how are you guys doing? I don't have too much to say today, to be honest. I just thought, I'm out for a walk. I'll crack open the camera and see what happens. So, not a whole lot going on. I've decided I was gonna go for a run today. Decided to go for a hike because it's kind of chilly and I felt like bundling up. I can't really bundle up when you go for a run now. You're too hot. So, thought I'd get my backpack full of 15 pounds of weight again and head out. We got the schooling done early today. Well, not really done early. We went pretty constant from about 9 o'clock to about 1 with a few breaks here and there, of course. But that bird, can you see it? I have no idea what I just showed you, but there's a pretty big bird in the sky. You see it? Can you see the bird? Am I showing anything? Is it a hawk? I don't know. Hopefully you caught some of that bird. That's pretty cool. It's probably a hawk of some sort. I don't know. But, so we got schooling done and we're watching a video in history. If you are teaching Canadian history to your kids, there's a good CBC video series. It's called Canada, A People's History, I believe. Just Google that. You should get to it. It's got like 30 hours of video. And it's all in different episodes. I don't know how many there are, maybe 20 different episodes. I don't know. But the one that we're watching now is 2 hours long. We just started the first one today. But you need the internet, okay, to stream it or to watch it online. And we just got the internet fixed. So hopefully we stay having a signal. We had it today, so took advantage of it and started watching that video series, which is pretty cool because it has, maybe I'll link to it. I'll link to it in the description because it's then if you're Canadian or not and you want to learn about Canadian history, it's pretty awesome because it even has a teacher's guide. So I just went through it and asked my kids questions. We only watched half an hour of it today because it's very unrealistic for them to sit there for 2 hours and absorb that information. I don't think so. I think a half-hour increment is going to work for us. I wouldn't really want to go any longer than that. So it's going to take a while to get through it. We're not going to watch it every day. But it is really good. It starts at the beginning of Canada, like the natives, and goes right into, I think, like the industrialized version of Canada that we live in today. So, yeah. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link. But anyways, where was I going with that story when I started? Oh yeah, we ended the day watching that video, like a half an hour of that video, and my daughter fell asleep. She wasn't watching it. She was in the same room as us, but she was watching her own thing. But anyway, she fell asleep, so I thought, okay, I'm going to get out for a walk or run or something. So here I am, out for a walk, hike type thing. So, yeah, it's been good so far, honestly. I really don't know about grocery shopping. Grocery shopping is like, okay, like, do we go grocery shopping? Do we get it delivered? I don't know. It's hard to make that judgment call. Like, if we go and, like, I don't know. It's, that's like the most stressful thing about this is getting groceries because we don't really need anything else, but we kind of need to eat. So what's the best way of doing that? I know the grocery stores are still open and they're open early in the morning. Look at my dog. Look at that hole. I hope I showed you that hole. That's a big ass hole that he's digging. It's probably chipmunk holes or something underground there. But anyways, do we eat obviously we have to eat, but do we go to the grocery store? Do we not? Like, I don't know. It's the one necessity that we need, and just don't know the right answer. We're running low. Well, not running low. I shouldn't say that, but we will be needing to go to the grocery store again in the next day or two. And I don't know. I guess like grocery stores are open early for the elderly, which is awesome. But I don't want my parents going out anyways. And I guess, and I'm pretty much, well, my brother's home now, so this is like 2 healthy adults that aren't working. I can go grocery shopping. I guess that's what we do. But if anyone has any other suggestions or what's working for them, please let me know. I know there's grocery delivery services available as well, and we're thinking about that too, but haven't pulled the trigger on it. So let me know in the comments what you guys are doing for groceries and your like real necessities. Yeah. So what else is going on, guys? Just enjoying the time with your family? No, honestly though, I am. Of course, I love these moments where I can get the hell out of there, but overall, I am enjoying being home with them. And it's like less stressful. You don't have to get them up in the morning. Don't have to get the kids up in the morning to get ready for school, do this, and that. It's really relaxed. My middle kid is a bit of a sleeper, more than my other two, which is kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind him sleeping at all. So I let him sleep in. And when my oldest one wakes up, he gets his own breakfast and starts doing his math, or whatever, like what we have scheduled first, which is math. So he starts doing that and gets going with his school stuff during the day so that he can be done earlier, which is fine. I don't care. If you're up and you want to start your school stuff, go for it. My middle one needs some encouragement. So when he gets up, gets his breakfast over with, he then starts his schoolwork, and they just do it at their own pace. They're both doing different things. I found I have lots of actual workbooks for my middle kid who is in grade 3, but my older one who's in grade 6, we're doing a lot of it online. And I also did order books from Amazon that have come now, so he can do work offline too if he wants to. He pretty much has a choice, because when the internet's working, of course, when the internet's working, he can do it online. When it's not working, he can do it offline. So it works out. And I know that Ontario, like, they're having programs, but I'm walking on ice. That's the noise that you're hearing. It's still a bit icy here in some places. At least it's not slippery ice, it's just melting ice. Anyways, they're working on stuff, but so far all I've seen is videos from TVO Kids, and nothing that is very substantial. It can be added into your curriculum that you have at home, which is what I'm doing. When he has extra time and wants to go on like his phone and not do actual schoolwork, I say, well, you can do this, and this. I have like 5 different websites that he can go onto where it's kind of learning, and mostly games, but at least I feel a little bit better about it than just, okay, go on your phone and watch TikTok. No. That doesn't happen until later in the day, like a normal school day, when maybe they'd be home, or, I say like after 3. That's what I say, you can watch that stuff. And then they have to go outside after however long, maybe an hour, half an hour, depending on the weather also. So we're still working it out, of course. And as the weather gets nicer, it's going to be a lot harder to stay inside, but at least with your own at-home curriculum, you can just go outside and work. We have like lots of tables, not lots of tables, like the yard is covered in tables. No, but we have a couple tables that we can use and set up, and the kids can do it outside where it's nice and awesome, and get fresh air while doing schoolwork. So that's going to be really fun. I would have loved to have done my work outside a lot of the times, instead of just sitting in the classroom and staring at the windows, which is what I usually do when I'm at school. So I'm really looking forward to it. I like homeschooling. It takes planning and effort and work, and sometimes you have to encourage your kids to do it, but in the end, I think they really like it. No, this being said, it's only the 2nd week, but I really like it. I like planning it. I like doing it. It gives me something to do. We have a lot of spare time right now. Excuse me, sorry I keep sniffing. It's like kind of damp and cold out here. But Where was I going with that? Let me stop for a second and gather my thoughts. We have a lot of time. I wouldn't say spare time because we can always fill it, but we do have a lot of time right now. A lot of it's spent at home. So why not fill it with learning stuff with your kids? I know some people aren't choosing that. They're choosing to just have summer early, but honestly, what the hell are you going to do? Oh, sorry, I keep snotting all over here. What are you going to do for 6 months of summer? That's a lot. I work better with a little bit of structure. A lot of structure. I'd much rather have a schedule. Although, don't get me wrong, I'm not the most organized, neatest person in the world, but I like knowing what I'm going to do in my day. And I think the kids do too. Getting up and just wondering, what are we going to do today gets a little old fast. I know even summertime, a normal summer, June, July and August, by the end of August, you're okay, I'm ready to get back into routine. So I couldn't imagine getting out of routine this early and staying out for months and months and months, which is what's going to happen. So, yeah. Hope he's barking at a squirrel, not a wild dog or a coyote. I don't know. It would be a totally different bark if he was. But honestly, sorry, I don't mean to poo-poo that. To each their own. If that works for you, then do it. This is what works for us. What works for me. I don't think they're quite ready to be done in school yet. So we're just going to keep on going to the end of the year and figure it out from there. Maybe we continue on at home. Maybe we don't. There he is. Out from the wilderness. So, you do what works for you in this case. This is not known to any of us. So if starting summer early works for you, by all means do it. You won't hear any grief from me. This is just what works for me right now. It's subject to change, right? Like anything else. So yeah, I took a different route today on my walk because I'm going to be doing the same walk for a long time. So I just thought I'd mix it up a little bit and go a little bit of a different way. And headed into the fields the same way I usually go. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a really good day. Let me know if you like these chit chats about random stuff that comes to my mind. I personally like them. I like to not vent, but I like to I think I'll take the path today. Path close to I like to talk, I guess, freely. It get kind of old talking to the same people day after day after day. So I love these. I look forward to coming out here and talking to my phone. Let me know what you think if anyone's watching this. All right. So I hope you're staying safe, washing your hands, getting to know your family a little better. And yeah, until next time, stay positive, work hard, and wash your hands. See you guys.